What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. So yesterday we did a Kevin Durant Philadelphia 76ers rebuild. So today we're doing the reverse side of the trade where we are doing a Tyrese Maxey plus others Brooklyn Nets rebuild today. Before we get in today's video, make sure you guys drop a like on this one. Of course, subscribe if you're new to the channel. As always, leaving a like on this video helps push it out to the YouTube algorithm. So thank you guys so much for that. But yes, like I said, yesterday we did the reverse side, or yesterday we did a Kevin Durant 76ers rebuild, so we're doing the reverse side of things here on the Nets point of view. And I went ahead and also did the Kyrie Irving trade just because I feel like if Kevin Durant gets traded, that would probably mean Kyrie Irving is gone. So we kind of have the 76ers 2.0 over here in Brooklyn. So if you take a look at the two trades, it's kind of the same one I did yesterday. Tobias, Maxey, Matisse, 2 first, whatever you agree. You know, ignore the first round picks, whatever you think is fair. That's just what I did. And then you got the Kyrie Irving, Russell Westbrook. Then the Spurs got Russell Westbrook to the Spurs kind of trade, but this time the Lakers trade their 2027, 2029. In 2K it says 2025, 2026. You cannot go out that far. So basically, the real life rumors, kind of, pretty much. So yeah, this is what we're doing today. So we have basically a first round pick. We've opened up a trade exception on top of that, and we have Tobias Harris's expiring contract next year. So this is what our team is looking like now. So we, like I said, kind of have the 76ers 2.0 over here in Brooklyn, because you have Simmons, Maxey, Tobias Harris, Seth Curry, Matisse Thybulle. Is there any other Philadelphia 76er here that's, you know, no, I don't see anybody else. So, all right, so this is what our lineup is looking like, and it's honestly not a terrible start. Simmons and Maxey is a pretty successful start to maybe a rebuild. So I'm going to move Maxey to point guard, though, because I want to be the point guard of this team. And then Cameron Thomas is somebody I also want to be really good on this team as well. So him and Maxey in the backcourt could be a lot of fun. And then for now, we'll have Tobias Harris. TJ Warren's probably going to be a guy that we let play a little bit and then maybe flip him for a first-round pick at the trade deadline. And Claxton, Matisse Thybulle. So there's some good pieces here. Even Royce O'Neal, maybe we could look to reverse him and, you know, trade him into a piece at the trade deadline. We'll see. And then Ben Simmons, as far as he is concerned, not sure we'll keep him throughout the whole video. I know Maxey will definitely be here, and I know, like, Cameron Thomas will definitely be here. But I am definitely maybe looking to potentially trade Simmons if we need to. But for now, he is staying here. So let's just get rolling, man. This is what our team is going to look like going forward. So I'm actually really excited about how this team looks. Simmons and Maxey is a nice duo. Don't get me wrong. But like I said, I'm just not sure I want to roll with Simmons for the whole video. We'll kind of see how things go, and we'll feel it out. So if I can get, like, a really good trade for him, I'll do it. Tobias Harris's contract is expiring next year. So we have a trade exception and a lot of things we could definitely use to our advantage. So let's get into the rotation and see what we're looking like for this year. We should still technically be a playoff team, I would imagine, with how good Maxey could be. So even Seth Curry could be somebody flip at the trade deadline as well. So Maxey, Seth Curry, TJ Warren, Ben Simmons, Claxton, Tobias Harris, Royce O'Neal, Matisse Thybulle, Joe Harris, and then Cameron Thomas. So I do want to find a way to get Cameron Thomas some minutes. So maybe we wait till the trade deadline to do that. Right now, who am I looking at that, like, I guess I would kick Joe Harris out of the rotation if I had to make a decision right now. And then Tobias Harris, I want to start over, I guess, TJ Warren for this instance. So TJ Warren, I do want him to get a lot of minutes and score a lot, because I want to be able to flip Seth Curry and TJ Warren at the trade deadline for future picks, to be honest with you. That's like what I really want to do. Job tendencies wise, I do want to take a look at this real quick. So if we can edit these a little bit, and that way we kind of know who's going to be our guys going forward. So Maxey, I'm going to push up to an 81 right now. Simmons is fine at 70. Tobias Harris, I mean, we could go like 75 on him, I guess. And then Warren, let's go like 70. And then Cameron Thomas is at a 99. I think that's a little too insane. So I'm going to push that down like a 77. I like Cameron Thomas, don't get me wrong. And then I think that's going to be it. So, and then Seth Curry, where's he at? So maybe boost him up to like a 67. All right, I'm going to simulate this season. We are probably going to stop at the trade deadline because I do want to make some moves and I want to acquire more picks. So we have some ammunition or pieces to do that. So hopefully TJ Warren and hopefully Seth Curry can look really good. And there's going to be some teams that are going to want these role players for maybe lottery protected first or something along the lines of that. So we're going to cash in hopefully at the trade deadline. So at the trade deadline, Tyrese Maxey has established himself as a absolute stud here in Brooklyn, averaging 25. Probably going to win most improved player this year, I imagine. So I'm happy to see that. Ben Simmons averaging 19 points per game, not too shabby. And then TJ Warren's averaging 17, so that is a guy we need to flip here at the trade deadline. He is on a one-year deal, and I don't think we'll have his bird rights. At least in real life, I think when you sign someone on a one-year deal, you don't have their bird rights. I could be wrong on that. And it's Tobias Harris with 15, and then 14 from Seth Curry, and then Cameron Thomas still getting some scoring as well. So like I said, I set out to make a trade at the trade deadline. I could use my trade exception and acquire like a really good player here right now if I really wanted to, but I think I just want to focus on selling right now, to be honest with you. I don't want to acquire a star right now. I think I could use Tobias Harris's expiring contract in the offseason to do that. So what we're going to do for now is we're just going to focus on flipping TJ Warren for a first and Seth Curry potentially as well. So TJ Warren pretty much on a minimum contract. The 76ers want to do business with me again, and they want to give me their other first that they have, Osman, which could be a nice deal as well. So I mean, as long as we get a first round pick for Mr. TJ Warren, that's all I'm really looking for. Steven Adams also an option. Nikola Jovic, they want to throw me Nikola Jovic. I mean, we could get a young piece in Jovic, would be cool. I mean, the Miami Heat are looking to compete. I mean, TJ Warren is somebody who's averaging 17 right now. So you know what? I am going to go ahead and do this trade. I don't know if the Miami Heat would really do this. Like, I get they'd be desperate to maybe win now, and Warren is averaging 17. So maybe this is a little too crazy, but I'm going to do the trade anyway. So Jovic and a first round pick for TJ Warren. The Miami Heat get desperate. That might be a little too desperate, but I'll take it. And then I do want to flip Seth Curry as well if possible. So we get Warren and we get a first and a young player out of it, which is a W in my opinion. And then we can get Doug. I don't want that long contract, to be honest with you. Evan Fournier in a second. Good on that as well. The Mavericks want to give me a first round pick. They get Seth Curry back. Seth Curry once upon a time was a Dallas Maverick, and they did like him there. So I could see that happening. And then we take on Davis Bertans contract, which I'm actually okay with. So you know what? We are going to go ahead and take that first round pick from the Dallas Mavericks and get Davis Bertans' terrible contract. But I saw it. I came here and I said I wanted to, and I think I just got rid of some of that trade exception, which is not that big of a deal because yeah, so it went down to 29 million, not that big of a deal. So we have basically $29 million trade exception, and then we're gonna have Tobias Harris's expiring contract. I don't know if I can really use both of them. Matisse Thybulle's pissed off right now, which is not great. So I mean, I guess we could flip him maybe if he wants to be out of here as well. I don't know. I think I'd rather keep him though. But hey, if someone wants to offer me a first for Matisse Thybulle, the 76ers, I'm not gonna trade him back to Philadelphia. That would be funny. But if somebody else, like the Kings, want a liar protected or want to give me a first from Matisse Thybulle, they do need perimeter defense. Do I need to trade Matisse Thybulle? Is that like necessary right now, or do I just keep him around? And then the Pelicans are offering me a, is that a Lakers pick? That is a unprotected Lakers pick. I might have to take that for Thybulle, to be honest with you. So I am going to go ahead and make this trade. The Pelicans, they're looking to add more perimeter defense, and Matisse Thybulle is somebody that's not happy with us, and I don't want to have to pay him. He's probably not going to ask for too much, but I'm still going to do this trade. I feel like we can get a better player in that 2024 draft. That's a Lakers unprotected. They're going to suck soon. So this is our new lineup. It's Maxey, it's Cameron Thomas, it's Royce O'Neal, Ben Simmons, Claxton. Tobias Harris's contract will come in handy. Probably move Tobias to the 3 right there, and then Joe Harris, Patty Mills, and Daron Sharp. So we got more work to do, but I think this was a very, very successful trade deadline. And then is there anyone I need to resign? Like, we did give up a first round pick for Royce O'Neal, so I think it does make sense to keep him under contract. That way we don't just let him walk for nothing. And Joe Harris's money is going to be kind of handy this offseason as well. So I feel like we're in a very, very good spot right now. Luka Doncic wins MVP. Chet's your rookie of the year. Bones Highland's your 6th man. Giannis offensive player. Wiseman most improved. And Ime Udoka coach of the year. Jacob Park is your executive. And that would be it. And then did Tyrese Maxey not win most improved? That's crazy, actually. I just passed that like I didn't even think about it for a second. That's actually crazy that that's not the case. But whatever, it's not that big of a deal. Honestly, could have made an all-NBA team, but we still got the play-in tournament, by the way, as well. So this is probably the best start to a rebuild I've ever had, where this team is still somewhat competitive while obviously selling a little bit. So this is a very good start, like for sure. So we do get the Cleveland Cavaliers in the play-in tournament. I mean, if we make it, I'll be happy. If we don't, it's no big deal to me. So we do end up making the playoffs. So we get Philadelphia in round 1, which is really interesting. So you got the 76ers 2.0 going up against the new 76ers with Kevin Durant, Harden, and then I guess Lance Stevenson's the starting small forward, whatever that means. But here we go. I don't know if we'll be able to beat them, but I mean, it is still kind of cool, though, that we matched up against them. Imagine we upset them here. Bro, we just upset. No way, man. We actually just upset the Philadelphia 76ers in round 1. Imagine that actually happened. The 76ers traded for Kevin Durant, and then they lose to Brooklyn because of Tyrese Maxey. You know how crazy that would be? That would be like the ultimate, like, and then Ben Simmons as well. That would be insane. And Philadelphia, oh my goodness, just thought about that. Ben Simmons in a 7-game series versus Philadelphia, and he eliminates them in 7 in Philly. You know how crazy those Philly fans would be if Ben Simmons eliminated them? Oh my gosh, that would be the craziest environment ever. But we are fighting with the Atlanta Hawks here. You know what? I'm just happy I beat the 76ers there. That was so funny. And in real life, man, sign me up for something like that to happen. That would just be so, like, I don't even know what Philly fans would do. That would be the craziest scene ever. But unfortunately, it's just in 2K. But in real life, man, I don't even know what that would look like. That would be insane if Ben Simmons came to town in a Game 7 and eliminated Brooklyn or Philadelphia. That would be wild. So we got to the second round, which I would say is an overachievement by my standards for what I expected out of this team. I don't think we have any picks here, and I'm pretty sure one of our picks is going to go to like a different team right now, and that is not... Wait, where is our pick? I don't think we have it. Yeah, so Jazz have our pick from the Royce O'Neal trade. So we also had the 28th pick from the 76ers. So we do have a first-round pick in this draft, so we could have 16 and 28, but instead we do not. So Steve Nash, I would assume probably wouldn't be brought back, but hey, if I could steal Quinn Snyder from... the Orlando Magic right now, I think Quinn Snyder would be an excellent hire for this team. If we could snag him, that would be cool. Even a Steven or a Jason Kidd wouldn't be too bad. Like, we definitely need a new head coach with Steve Nash gone. I really want Quinn Snyder. That would be my dream scenario, but I'm going to get blocked. That's so annoying that you can just get blocked, but it is what it is. I'll get Steven and call it good there. Perimeter defensive coach. Man, Quinn Snyder would have been a dream, though. Quinn Snyder in Brooklyn, coaching up Tyrese Maxey and kind of developing this team. That'd be really cool, but... OJ Whitney will sign. We'll sign Simpson, and then we'll get a good wing whisper, and then we kind of have our foundation going forward. And this is a big offseason for us because we acquired all these draft picks. We have these trade exceptions. We have Tobias Harris's expiring money. There's a lot to be excited about. So right now, we actually have quite a few players under contract. Is there anybody? So Tobias Harris is under contract right now. Claxton is, and then you have Mills, and then you have Jovic and Bertans, and then you have all these picks. So I do want to take a look and see if there is a trade to be made right now to acquire somebody and pair them alongside Simmons and Maxey. If we keep Simmons or if we trade him, that remains to be seen, but probably end up keeping him based off what we just did in the playoffs. So I want to go ahead and look around the league real quick, scan, and see if I can acquire somebody that I don't usually get and put him on this Nets team because we're in a very good spot right now. Let's get better. So I'm trying to change it up and go for someone I usually don't go for. And while Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in hindsight really doesn't make any sense, like why would the Thunder trade Shai? The only reason I can really come up with is if like the Thunder, they just had another terrible year. Shai's getting tired of losing and he's like, you know what? Like I like what we've built here, but at the same time, I'm trying to win now. Like this Thunder team is probably really close to being able to win now, but Josh Giddey and Josh Giddey and Chet and Pokusevski are maybe like 4 years younger and the timeline doesn't, I don't know, man. I'm just trying to make something up because I want to go for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander here at the trade or before the draft. So I don't know if this trade exception would get me. So it's like, I think it doesn't fit. Like it's like really cool. I guess it says I can use it. Okay. So I'm going to try to use this trade exception for Shai, or we could even use Tobias Harris's expiring money either way, which I think Tobias Harris's expiring money would probably be better. So I'm going to throw as many picks as possible at the Thunder because they do love their draft picks and we acquired a lot of them. So I think Shai would cost me quite a bit, like an arm and a leg probably type thing. And then I would be willing to throw Jovic in here as well. So Tobias Harris, 4 draft picks and Jovic for Shai to bring him into the Brooklyn Nets to start this and get this team rolling. So he just averaged 27. Again, the Thunder would probably never trade this man, but just for 2K purposes and fun today, I'm going to offer this. And they do not agree to that, which is fair. I thought for sure they would maybe consider it. But if I threw... Well, I don't even have to throw Tobias Harris in here, which is the crazy part. If I threw one more first, would they agree to this? No, I still don't make any difference. Okay. Yeah, because Tobias Harris's star value is there. So I don't think that made... Like, I guess I could throw Simmons in here, but I don't think they'd want Simmons if they were trading Shai. Claxton, maybe 3-star trade value for Claxton? Yeah, it's not there. Okay. I don't want to give up on this. I don't want to give up on this entirely. Like, I feel like this could be an option. Maybe we'll have Day'Ron Sharpe under contract, and maybe that could make a difference. So, let's draft somebody at 28, and let's revisit this, because I really do want Shai. It's going to be easier right now to get him because they're rebuilding, but we're going to have to wait, I think, until I have some other players under contract. So, 28th overall pick. We're going to select Brandon Miller here, and I think he actually has some good trade value, so he might even help this trade out. So, we're going to sign both these guys, and then we're going to have player options, Edmund Summer, 27 years old. I'm going to decline, and I'm going to decline Garrett Temple, and then I'm going to accept all of those. Then qualifying offers, none. Okay, so back to the idea of trading for Shai. Team Intel, which actually we might even have money. Do we have money to sign a free agent? No, we do not. It says I don't anyway. Okay, So let me just go back to the idea of trading for Shea. The only thing that sucks is they might have changed their team intel to like buying now. Yeah, they're buying. So I don't know if this will make a difference. So I'm going to try to still acquire Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. So I'm going to throw as many valuable picks as possible. So I think that Lakers pick was like one. I need 2-star picks in here. So is there another one that's like 2-star? No. All right. What if I don't throw in picks and we throw like Day'Ron Sharpe, who's 2-star trade value? Maybe Cameron Thomas has some 2.5. Yeah, so Cameron Thomas is 2.5. I mean, if we threw Cameron Thomas in here, he wouldn't be able to really develop here if we got Shea. So I'm okay with that. And then, is this good enough? No. Damn. Okay. I am not going to give up on this. Jovic as well. All right. I'm not going to give up on this. I'm getting Shea if it's the last thing I do. So we've just acquired Shea Gilgeous-Alexander from the Oklahoma City Thunder. It took a lot to get him. So Tobias Harris, Cameron Thomas, Brandon Miller, Day'Ron Sharpe, and as many picks as I could fit in the trade. And we acquire Shea Gilgeous-Alexander to pair alongside Tyrese Maxey and Ben Simmons. So that's what I wanted to accomplish. Shea was the guy I wanted to get. He was the guy I wanted to get. We had the ammunition to get it done, and we finally acquired it. So the Thunder walk away feeling pretty good, I would say. The Thunder walk away with Tobias Harris' expiring contract, so that's not going to matter for them going forward. You got Josh Giddey. Cameron Thomas is going to fit there perfectly now. They got Nikola Jovic, I think I gave them. No, they got Brandon Miller. Like, they got a lot of young players over there. Again, doesn't make a lot of sense for the Thunder to trade Shea. Probably not, but for this video today, we made it happen. So I am feeling pretty good right now. So now we have Shea and Maxey as your backcourt, which I feel phenomenal about. Then you have Royce O'Neal, Joe Harris, and then you got Ben Simmons, Jovic, and then Claxton. So I feel like Jovic should have been in that trade, but that's okay as a backup power forward going forward. We like him. And then we still have like Joe Harris's contract we can match up. And then we have Bertan's contract that are both expiring. So maybe even acquire somebody else if we really wanted to get crazy. So, and we still have Jovic. Like, there's still some things we could do here. So I might not totally give up on the idea of maybe getting someone else here if there's another option out there, which again could be an option. Like, if I could get Towns, I would, from the Timberwolves. That would be kind of fun if I could acquire him, put him next to Ben Simmons. Then you have a crazy team over here in Brooklyn. But I don't want to go too crazy, but I do like the idea of potentially adding a brand new center, because Claxton is okay and all, but if we had a different center, I wouldn't complain. So I don't see any good centers in free agency that I want, unless if I mean, right now, so I guess I could sign like Omer. I saw Omer out there. My small forward position isn't the best either, but I mean, we're just getting started, so I'm feeling pretty good about this. Maybe I just sign Omer here, and then at the trade deadline, we can maybe look into potentially like getting a really good center, or even next year. And it looks like we actually still have oh, they matched the offer sheet. Never mind, so we don't get him. Maybe that changes my mind on everything. I guess Tony Bradley's here. He could be a solid option for a year or so. So we'll grab Tony Bradley, and then yeah, so we're still set up as a team that could potentially make some more moves, which I'm not totally ruling out the possibility of doing it right now. Patty Mills is going down. Joe Harris, like, I feel like we should maybe just take advantage right now. I wasn't going to, but let's just get it, man. Let's go for a center. Let's put this team together, and let's make something happen this next year. So I'm at the trade deadline. I did not make a trade for a center, because there is a certain guy that I'm targeting I think makes perfect sense on this team that would fit perfectly next to Ben Simmons. He's going to be traded for this same player once again, and right now he's currently on the Detroit Pistons, which I like that fit for him as well. But I want to try to acquire Kristaps Porzingis, because he's the perfect floor spacing center that I usually don't go for to put next to Ben Simmons. So that is what I'm going to try to acquire here. So I'm going to throw Joe Harris and Davis Bertans, like, again, Davis Bertans, and obviously, so these two were already traded for each other at one point in the trade deadline. That's not going to get it done. So we're going to have to probably throw them a future first for Porzingis. They do not agree to that, which is fine. I'll throw another one. If I don't have to give up like any rotational pieces, I'm so okay with this. So let's just see if they would do this. All right, it's getting a little too steep of a price for me, but we'll keep it going. I'll offer Sky Clark, and then I think that's where I'll cut it off. They give me Livers in return, and then I'll throw a second. Please, I want Porzingis though really badly, so maybe I will throw a third first. All right, this is going to be an overpay, but I really do want Porzingis. Wow, I did not expect him to decline that. All right, I'll throw this Heat pick. Is Porzingis really that costly? Let's see what they would want for him. So I really want Kristaps Porzingis here. I think he's the perfect center. They want shit. Yeah, you can not. That's not what is that? They also have Vucevic, who kind of does the same thing. Ben Simmons, like, they're asking for quite a bit. All right, we gotta we got to dial this back a little bit. I don't know who you think you are asking for what you are or asking for what you're wanting, but I'm getting Porzingis from you. I don't know why trades are so hard right now, but I'm definitely getting Porzingis from you. And then I'll offer Claxton. If I have to offer Claxton, I will. Like Joe Harris, Claxton, and a future first. I don't agree to that. I'll give you like seconds. Still don't agree. And then I'll throw in Sky Clark. Well, that's not going to get it done. One more first. Wow. I cannot believe they're not going to accept that. One more first, and I'm done. All right. Porzingis is just way too costly. You know what? Right now we're the first seed. So I'm just going to roll with it. I was going to try to get Porzingis here, but if it's going to cost that much, I'm not going to go that crazy. So right now we're the second seed in the East, and I'm just going to keep rolling with what we got. So whatever. Porzingis is going to cost that much. I'm just going to stay away and maybe wait till the offseason. We got Maxey who's ready to get extended. Ben Simmons, I'm trying to build around him. So yeah, I'm going to extend Ben Simmons as well, or keep him around. And then Kessler Edwards I want back. So a lot of guys that we need to resign here. And then that's going to be it. So let's keep it going though. And let's go see if we can be a first seed by the end of the year. MVP is going to go to Luka. Scooter's your rookie of the year. You got Drummond, sixth man. Giannis, defensive player. Kuminga, most improved. Nate McMillan, coach of the year. And then Nathan Mackey is your executive. So, I mean, we kind of formed a brand new backcourt here in Brooklyn, and we're expecting big things here. Shea makes All-NBA second team. Maxey could have probably made one as well, but he does not. But here we go, man. First seed in the Eastern Conference. So we have taken over the Eastern Conference here with the Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And look at these two guys, 29 and 29. Simmons with 20. Try to get Porzingis at the trade deadline. It did not work out in my favor. We have Kessler Edwards, and then Joe Harris will be gone. Jovic was a interesting addition here in Brooklyn, but I'm looking to win a championship this year at all costs. It has actually been a while since I've won one, and now we get the Pistons in round one. So hopefully we're able to just take care of them. Still going to current round against Detroit, and if we lose to the 8th seed, what do I even say to that, man? Like I literally just expect it at this point. That's fine though. That's fine. We're gonna get Porzingis this offseason, and we're gonna go win it this next year. Finally got Kristaps Porzingis from the Detroit Pistons. Did I give up too much? Maybe, but I'm tired of not winning championships in this game. So I went for Kristaps Porzingis, and this is what I gave up. So I gave up Bertans, O'Neal, Bradley, Jovic, and 2 firsts. That is way too much. But like I said, man, I am just getting to the point where I want a lineup that's gonna go win me a damn ring. I'm tired of getting upset by 8th seed. So we still Porzingis from the Pistons. That's even better than Claxton is going to be my backup center once I resign him. And then we also have Joe Harris, who I'm probably not going to resign. So we're going to be looking for, let's see, we got Sky Clark, who I don't expect to develop anything. So we have no bench right now. So should be kind of looking for some bench pieces, I guess. So Gabe Vincent, if we can get him on a minimum, that would be a steal, but it doesn't look like I can. So 1 year, $2 million. Then Clarkson, Buddy Hield. Looks like we can get Luke Kennard on a minimum. So sign me up for that. And then maybe we do get Joe Harris back for some familiarity or whatever. So, you know what? We'll grab Joe Harris. Let's see if we can sign those guys. And then we are going to want Claxton back as well. So that's going to be kind of our bench as of right now. And then is there anybody else I can offer a contract to that might be solid? Draymond Green is out here, which is kind of crazy. And then, yeah, so Claxton's going to be the only other guy I go for. So let's just give Claxton his contract now. Bring him back to Brooklyn. And this is your lineup going into this final season. So Gabe Vincent, Maxey, Luke Kennard, Shea, Kessler Edwards, Joe Harris, Ben Simmons, and then Porzingis and Claxton. So Porzingis is like the perfect center to fit next to Ben Simmons, or one of the more perfect centers. So I'm happy with the addition of him. Did I give up too much? Yes, I definitely did. But at this point, I want a really good lineup, and I want to go win a damn championship, man. You guys have seen the last 5 videos or so where I've just been getting cheesed out of getting one. So this season, I'm determined to get my damn ring. Like, I am. It is time. So here we are this season, and after getting Porzingis, we are the 7th seed in the East. So despite the team that I have, it looks like the league has caught up with me or something. I guess my bench is kind of bad. Like, I can kind of understand that, but I'm very top heavy. So if we can't even get into the damn playoffs, I'm gonna be kind of upset. So we did get in, and then we get Philadelphia. So we just upset them like earlier in the video, and now they look totally different with no James Harden, and they have Primo. So like, I feel like I should upset this team, but you never really know with this game. We do win 1-0. Kevin Durant 45. Ben Simmons again could maybe do the same thing he did earlier. We're down 2-1 though. We even it up. Can we win game 5? Yes, we can. Can we beat them in 6? Going to a game 7, man. If we lose in round 1 again, bro, it's just like I feel like I have some of the worst luck on this game, but let's just see if we can end up beating them here and go to the second round. It's close, and I don't like that. I don't want to have to jump in round 1. Just hang on, please. Okay, so we do move on to round 2. That was way too close for comfort. But now we get the Miami Heat, who have Bronny James, Hero, Jimmy Butler, Stewart, Bam Adebayo. So they have a good team out east. Game 1, we're down 1-0. We even it up, though. Game 3, we're up 2-1. Can we get to these conference finals 3-1? Can we beat them in 5? Yes, we can. So we finally got to these conference finals. We got eliminated last year. And now we get the Celtics, who have Brogdon, Brown, Tatum, Grant Williams, Robert Williams, Smart. We're up 1-0 to start things off. 2-0. So far, so good. 3-0. And we beat them in 4. Finally get to the finals. But now I get the Rockets, which is one of those teams that's kind of tough to beat sometimes. So 1-0 lead for them. Is this going to happen? Wait, can I come back? Wait, can I come back here? Wow. All right. GG's, I guess. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you click here to watch another video that I know you'll love.